ride to London and the Holy Earth. We like holes and money. For some reason here we worship the lion and our queen. And a lot of the modern day cultural fashion, as you can see in my brethren's hat I've borrowed today, it's got many symbols, but here in Stockwell it's a multicultural, multi-universal place of many people come here to work from Somalia, Ethiopia, Morocco, Portugal, Bengali, Ghana, Congo, Ivory Coast, all over Britain, all over Northern Europe, Czechoslovakia, I mean we've got a lot here. We're on the main flight pad here, you can see here the modern love to be together. We've got a number of lovely restaurants, and the Black Rose over here, a lot of the moons meet, a lot of the business people meet, and the international food. We share international conversations, and we're a wonderful nation of rainbow people, as Bob Marley sang about. And here we got a new medical shop. People are trying to do a bit more convenient medicine. We've got quite a lot of alternative therapy clinics, and down Grantham Road we've got a big wonderful medical clinic. We've got the wonderful Iceland, a mixture of England. When you think about the early people settlers in America, and the early settlers in Australia, the early settlers here, they couldn't understand incredible food. We do like pigeon Finland and the symbol of peace. As you walk up into this old estate here, there is a restlessness amongst the youth that we've noted before. And in 205, before our dear Charles de Menzies was shot for looks, another brethren in his flat was massacred and killed, similar to the boys that we've talked about. And as our sister was talking about chakras, there's a sort of energy build-up from one gang to the other. I've been told that these boys have tribes and gangs from estate to estate with names and fashion, and then they meet up in certain places and they're pushing each other very fast over oranges, phones, messages, very silly things. And we're asking, think from the elders, think holy, the hole in our hearts, the hole in your body when it hurts. You know, we want to fill that up with love as a weapon and heal this terrible wound between fathers and sons, elders and communities, between Africa, Europe and somewhere in our holy land here, give each other community. Our culture loves cars, you know that. We have lots of car shops on these main high roads. And as I said to my left in this community, we lost a brother, bless his soul. He was a glorified martyr, he's not even known. He was one of many that had been wrongly arrested since the Windrush, wrongly beaten by his own people, as there were a lot of people that died in police custody, which is still being covered up. Here we have international alert. You see, we do have these caring peace groups and cultures trying to work. Then it's a strange combination of tragedy and comedy, of glory and caring versus war and peace. You know, these ancient pubs have been transformed into international wine bar, Italian style coffee shop wine bar. That is one of many pubs that's been changed into. You go there and it's very Friday, Brady, all the golfing in. And here we have another estate next to a posh. I think that some modern day architecture. I think right through history he was been extraordinary designers of their own reality, and we don't realise it. As my Aboriginal friends said, everything is dream time, everything is design time. We've actually designed and formed what we've created, and engineers and architects have always been incredible, and it usually they're watching someone to go looking at statues around London or architecture and wonder how. Another of our great young brothers used to be an architect. But here we have a modern day building where we're going to finish up our interview today. Because there's this pun on the holy, we see spiritual holy. Why do they call Jerusalem holy? How many crusades, jihads and wars have happened there, and yet they built an apartheid wall and here's a wall, and we want to knock down the Berlin wall, we want to knock down the apartheid wall in Jerusalem, but we want to find something holy. We can build these buildings that are magnificent, these archways. We can build buildings like this back in the Victorian era of last year, 200 years. Film institutes just like here at Clapham Road. Famous London Lecture. And all around London in the cathedrals you'll find the dolphin and angels and lions and dragon symbols, these interwoven images of our dreams into our reality through engineers and builders. We're kind of manifesting a symbolic world that we live in as the Aboriginal and native people to hold us. And by taking them away from their dream times, they've got a rising here. I just want to show you the whole. Here's a magnificent symbol of human absurdity, art, design, architecture. Here's in the Holy Land, in Stockholm, a place where too many people have died with holes in their hearts, holes in their stomachs, you know, from knives and guns, from broken hearts, from problems. We'd ask you to look within yourself, have a holy jihad within yourself, and find the holier side of yourself, the spiritual side, and find compassion and find a way to look at another way of being creative and expressing what you feel. If you've got any sons, protect them from any kind of violence and guide them with all that passion to be sporty, musical, filmy, caring, eco. And as we ask from Tavistock Square, from Leicester Square, Trafalgar Square, Windrush Square, and here from Stockwell, to give up worshipping these Rambos, these police, these gun guys, and even stop here worshipping these guys that get into trouble and find something holy. And this is very extraordinary modern day flats, terribly expensive. So you see, a lot of people don't feel they can get their posh flats, it's so expensive. I can buy my hat, but I can't buy a flat. But from the absurdity and creativity of this hole, can you heal the hole in your heart and respect the women, respect the children, respect the teenage boys, and find something healing and spiritual and knowledgeable and wonderful to do. 208. Happy New Year from the Holy Land.